After having to go through problems with the budget passage last year, this time around, the Budget Department is pushing for a bigger spending plan for 2020. I'm talking about 4.1 trillion pesos to be exact.
And aside from this, the DBM is also not giving up on its pursuit of a cash-based budgeting system to speed up disbursement. Here are the details.
1 billion pesos every day. That's how much the government underspent in the first quarter of the year, thanks to the budget impasse. Recall that GDP dropped to a 4-year low of 5.6% for the first 3 months of 2019. The government says economic growth could have reached 7.2% if the spending plan was passed on time.
Led the government to miss the opportunity to create as many as 260,000 to 320,000 more jobs, affecting the construction, public administration and defense, wholesale and retail trade, land transport, and the education sectors. The budget reenactment also derailed poverty reduction efforts, where as many as 420,000 more Filipinos could have been taken out of poverty. This is a clear example of how politicking could harm our people.
Around 320,000 jobs could have also been created, with 420,000 individuals lifted from poverty if the budget hadn't hit a wall. According to the economic team, DepEd was among the agencies that suffered the most, with delays in the repair and construction of classrooms, grants for senior high school students, and its dental health program. Senator Loren Legarda, chairperson of the Senate Committee on Finance, questioned why the agencies failed to perform when there's 2018's reenacted budget that they could use until the end of this year.
Not new location classrooms, not new buildings, but to continue thousands of classrooms, DepEd schools. There's some repair and rehabilitation always needed somewhere. Pwede yun. Hindi bagong itatayo sa isang bundok. Oo.
Yes,
maliwanag
yes,
yun. So, dapat po ay ginamit nila yung budget ng 2018 dahil meron naman pondo at nag-release naman ang DBM. Kaya po walang dahilan ang ahensya na hindi gumalaw hanggang Abril 15 dahil sabi nila walang pera. Ganun ang ginagawa nilang dahilan, walang pera. Baka hindi nag-release DBM o nag-release naman. Or baka hindi nila alam kung magkano yung budget available base sa unang quarter ng 2018 na reenacted, or it may be also due to the ban.
Legarda urges government officials to stop the blame game. Likewise, economic managers are already looking forward. The Budget Department says it has now completed technical budget hearings and would be targeting to present next year's budget to the Congress in time for President Duterte's 4th SONA in July. The department is proposing a budget of 4.1 trillion pesos for next year. That's 9% higher than this year's 3.75 trillion pesos. The only thing is, DBM is still pushing for a cash-based budgeting system instead of an obligation-based system. This limits agencies to spend all their allocations in 1 year or lose them. The lower house's rejection of the system for the 2019 budget started the impasse that forced the government to operate on a reenacted budget until mid-April. For News 5, Patricia Mangune, we are One News.